Hello to all of you. My name is Angeli Fitch. I am the group leader for SF6. And so I want to get a show of hands. How many of you are not ProVisors members? Yeah, I know, I see you. Oh, yeah. Oh, my husband's raising his hand. Okay. Wow, there's only 3 of you on this side? Okay. All right. What's going on at your table, Bill Vic? You trying to make some trouble? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. So all of you can see that this is being videotaped. Oh my God, it's being videotaped. Actually, Maureen McAvoy suggested it. So, yeah, she's not here, exactly. So for anybody that's uncomfortable, we have Joanne Tan, the camera here, and is there another camera somewhere else? Oh, right over there. Hey, Jeremy. So there are cameras right here. If you're uncomfortable with being filmed, then get out of the way of the camera, okay? Okay. Yeah. So I want to, before we get into things, I just wanted to acknowledge a couple of people. Ian, where are you? Ian Burdett. Yes, there you are. Hi, Ian. Membership Development Director. Thank you for being here. Now, whatever happens down here stays in here, right? You're not going to be telling anybody about what's going to go on here. Yeah, exactly. So we have 7 acts. And actually, I had this idea to do this talent show a few years ago, but there was a lot of resistance. I think a lot of people were, I don't know, uptight, whatever, and they didn't think that it was going to be a good idea. Well, I will tell you, when you see these acts, you're going to think it's the best idea ever, okay? You're going to think it's the best idea. So I want to start off by thanking our corporate sponsors. Yes, I went over budget, and so we had to get a few corporate sponsors. And our corporate sponsors are, of course, from my group, SF6. Kyle Schreiner, where are you, Kyle? I can't see you. Yeah, it's so bright. Kyle Schreiner. Kyle Schreiner is also a GLA, a group leader associate. I lean on him a lot. Schreiner Law Group and commercial litigation. Anything else you want me to say about you, Kyle? Is that it? Drink up. Okay. At least the first $500. Okay. Oh, all right. Steve Osborne, calm down. Okay. So I might get you up here. Our next corporate sponsor is David Kupferman. Where are you, David? David, KPMG trained. I think that's really fancy. KPMG trained CPA, 25 plus years. Thank you, David. And also, David is the one that introduced me to this beautiful venue. And actually, Marianne Fleischer and I, we were sitting right here, right? It was comedy night or something. And this is actually, I don't know how many of you know this, but on this stage in this, I believe the 60s and 70s, this was called the Purple Onion. And Rick, did you know that? I mean, I was too young. I didn't know that. On stage was the Smothers Brothers, Richard Pryor, Robin Williams, Phyllis Diller, Woody Allen. I mean, just a whole bunch of famous people. And I want to acknowledge Christopher Burnett. Where are you? Where did he go? Oh, he's back. Christopher Burnett. I really want to acknowledge Christopher because Christopher is the owner. He has been an absolute joy to work with. He's very hands-on. Christopher bought this building 4 years ago, and then it took 2 years to renovate it. There's an amazing restaurant upstairs. And Christopher, there's a lot of business professionals here that I'm sure you could use their services. I'll tell you later about it. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Christopher. Don't worry, these thank yous are I'm coming to an end right now, okay? I want to thank the staff. John is back there, our bartender. John, raise your hand, John. Thank you. Important question to you, John. $500 is our budget for free drinks. Do you know where we are on that budget? Not much left? Honey, go get me two glasses of Chardonnay. 2 glasses of Chardonnay, but I'll drink it later. Okay. All right. Okay, and I think, is Eliza here? Eliza's also going to be serving us later, so let's be nice to them, okay? And then our sound engineer, Chris. Where are you, Chris? Are you back there? Chris Hebert. Can you imagine I had the audacity to host a talent show and I have no clue as to how to set any of this stuff up? Wait till you see, okay, wait for it, 7-piece band later on this stage. Not to mention all the other amazing acts that you're going to see. But thank you so much, Chris. Thank you. And we have, let's see, okay, of course, there's volunteers behind the scenes. Esther Scanlon, social chair. Thank you, Esther. Kyle Schreiner. Is Corey Hyde here? Oh, yeah, Corey, I got some for you later. Corey Hyde and Craig Gelfound. Where's Craig? Oh, the lights are so bright on me, I can't see anybody. And then Rolf Neuweiler, and I'm going to speed it up because people are talking right now. I know you want to get this show on the road. Rolf, CFO Rolf, thank you for the balloons. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, clap, clap. Oh, my gosh. Okay, and now we're winding down here. Again, our videotaping done by Joanne Tan, JT Visual Branding. She will refresh your brand because some of you need some refreshing. Bill Vick, when's the last time you refreshed your brand? She will, 1987? Okay, well, she will refresh your content, your video, your website so you can get more clients and more profit. And then again, Jeremy Francis on camera. Okay. Now, are you ready? One of the most important things up here for me, because we're under a tight time schedule. What does that mean? There's a comedy act here at 8 o'clock tonight. They're going to open the doors at 7 to set this up. So this is going to be like a ProVisors meeting. And some of you, maybe you didn't read my email carefully. I gave you time restrictions, okay? Some of you have 5 minutes. Some of you have 7 minutes, 9 minutes. To help me out, who am I going to choose? But my friend, Marianne Fleischer, who is our, communications expert, speechwriter. If I give her the signal and you're in the middle of maybe like playing your piano, okay, and it's like 6.5 minutes long, or who knows what you're doing up here, we're going to gong you, okay? But just don't gong me, okay? All right. Okay, so let's get this party started. Okay? We're going to get started. Time check. What's the time, please? My paralegal, what's the time, please? What? 5:10. Okay. Our first act, our opening act. This is a very important act. This sets the tone. If this is a failure, if this opening act sucks, you know what is on the line. I chose very carefully. I chose from my group, from SF6, the one and only. She is a CFO that you actually want to talk to, okay? The one and only. Give it up for Esther Scanlon! Woo!
Yeah! Okay. Yeah! John O'Day, let's hear it. Okay. This is tall. And I'm small, but that's okay. There's a lot of tension in the room, lots of nerves. There's some seriously talented people in here. I am one of them. To set the tone, it's an old-fashioned. To set the tone, Angeli's asked me and all of my skills to come. And I'm a big fan of the classics. I love Miles Davis. So I'm going to be playing from Freddie Freeloader. Oh, yeah. Except I seem to have misplaced. I didn't bring my brass, so I'm going to have to improvise.
Wow, Esther, you were really paying attention to the time limits. That was 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Okay, next we're going to move into another amazing member of SF6. What can I say? This person is the CEO and founder of Seido Consulting, and that means Japanese for right path. He helps his clients find the right path. And this person has been playing piano since he was 6 years old. Let's give a warm welcome to Steve Tersaki.
Thank you all. You know, I'm going to do a medley of songs or pieces. And what I wanted, I think that I was talking with Gail earlier, and many of us started off in classical in order to actually master the instruments that we're working with. And so I'm going to try to work with a Chopin piece, and then move on to some Broadway music, a Broadway piece from Cats. And then if I have time, if Marianne doesn't gong me, then potentially a ballad in Japanese that was from the Tohoku relief that's been happening. So it's Japanese, but it's a beautiful melody. So we'll see how it all works out. No, I got it fine. Thank you. So the first piece is a Nocturne Chopin, Opus 15. This is one of my favorite Broadway musical tunes. This is Memory from Cats.
That was so beautiful. Thank you. Next up we have Miss Joanne Tan with a poem.
So I wrote this poem last night just for this occasion. So please feel free to laugh anytime while I'm reading this, okay? So the title is Ages and Aging. How old is your soul? Whispers the wrinkle, conspicuous and gradual. How young is thy heart? Ask the footsteps, once brisk and agile. What used to be a firm tummy and tight chin, now defying gravity in vain. Are you 25 years older than 25 years ago? Or truly 25 years younger in heart and soul? Can you cry like a 2-year-old? without inhibition, and giggle and laugh without self-prohibition. Leaves and flowers, spring blades of grass, autumn colors, icicles and stained glass. Raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. Are these still your favorite things? Sure, if only my gray is like silver white winters that melt into springs. Never mind the body, the proud brain asks. If and only if you could start life over, what to add? What to subtract? What is just left over? Aged wine, softened sheet, the mind and the soul sculpted into a masterpiece. Only for the eyes of the heart. What is visible is internal. Love, joy, and peace, eternal. Therefore, when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember that I'm 50 years old. 55 actually. Damn it. I have earned every line and wrinkle, and an eye for discerning truly the beautiful, and a heart as long as it beats that knows the truth in the simple. Then I don't feel so bad.
That was beautiful. That's not your, are you saying you're 55 years old? Wow. Thank you, that was beautiful. Okay, next up, how many of you like improv? Oh, you're gonna like improv, all right. So we've got our dynamic improv comedy duo since 1978. Let's give a warm welcome to Ricky and Raymond Victorio.
Hi. How are you? Good. So when we first started out in doing improv, it was at a long time ago in a far, far land in San Francisco, and we used to have to say, how many of you have ever seen improv?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I think most of you have.
We've
So,
done it.
We're going to do two little things, and then we're going to have some of the improvisers, a couple of people who have taken some of the improv workshops that we've been doing with some of the improviser groups, and do a little improv with the group. And I think we'll
We'll
survive.
have plenty of space.
So may we have a suggestion?
Vertical prop.
May I have a suggestion, please, for oh yeah, right, thank you, an occupation. See, I had no ideas.
Taxidermist.
A taxidermist. What was that? A what?
President.
President.
Okay. President, Texas.
Physical therapist.
A physical therapist.
CFO.
CFO.
Election rigger.
Okay, now everybody's yelling out their own professions. Okay. Okay, now how about? Okay, so we have taxidermist, president. A what? A Russian hacker? Oh, there you go. So nice. Okay. Okay. So we can choose one that we heard the loudest and the most profound, and which is the loudest and the one we heard the most of?
Russian hacker.
Okay.
Okay, Russian hacker.
Taxidermist
Okay,
who
we're going to be a
hacks.
Russian taxidermist.
Yeah. Could I have an? How about for a Russian taxidermist hacker who? What would be an unrelated activity for this person? Needlepoint.
Synchronized swimming.
Synchronized swimming. Thank you. Any other suggestions? What? Rope climbing. Okay, so we have synchronized swimming, needlepoint, rope climbing. So we somewhat have some sort of synchronized activity
With ropes.
with
and
ropes
string.
and string. So we will like to do this for you right now, and it's the fine point of hacking. Thank you very much.
You come home bringing that piece of poop?
It,
What is that?
it is a Microsoft chip the size of your butt. I just found it inside trash can.
Ivan, you know I love it when you talk to me like that.
I know. What I'd like to do first is I'd like to just set it on the table and say, hello, I'm home, my darling.
Hello, my
lovely
darling
boy."
Ivan. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love Russian way of
I
life.
love you. I love you so much. So there's one thing. What's wrong with this?
Let me take my needle.
It says bad battery. It's terrible. I would like to do one thing for you.
All right.
Okay, so hold it this way. Give me needle. There we go. Okay. So take it and lick this needle. Okay.
Ivan,
Yes,
are you playing
I
with
know,
me?
little
My little babushka.
Okay, now you just keep it right there. It's so nice. Okay,
Got the
one more.
needle right in my mouth, right?
So, there was one other thing I found in trash can. I love it. It's little squirrel. Little squirrel. Little squirrel. Hold it, hold it, hold it, sheep, hold it, sheep.
Okay.
We're going to make chipmunk.
All right,
Okay.
chipmunk.
Easy go, easy go. Okay, you remember you licked the needle? Yeah. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, now we sew it to this. Okay. There, nice.
Okay, we now have chipmunk.
Chipmunk. Okay.
We take this to the U.S.
We take.
Ruin their election.
I know. This is what we do. We tell the whole town that we do this thing. We put it on window.
Okay.
At window. Let's tie it rope. Let's put rope on it. Oh.
Rope.
There you go, ropey dopey. Nicey, onesie, twosie. Stay good. Okay.
Ready?
You swing it out over town hall. There you go. Okay, hold it. Here we go. Okie dokie. No trouble. Okay. Here we go. And now it flies in there. In our
We have
window.
the
we-
state of chipmunk.
There we go. Now we claim chipmunk. We do this together.
We sing the song of chipmunk.
We do sing. Okay, we sing song chipmunk.
We love the land of
Chipmunk.
chipmunk.
Chipmunk. I don't sing it in Russian.
Okay, you sing. I sing in English.
It's so much more easy. Thank you.
We love the land of chipmunk. Chipmunk. We love to gain the land.
I know that
That's
one.
good. That is
Same in
good. I have
Russian.
food in the back. You want to eat?
I want to eat.
Let's go.
Let's go get eating.
Thank you.
Okay, so now that we
So when we were really performing on the stage, we went by Victorio and Mann, and I know many of you, and you know me as Ricky Victorio, but it's because I married this wonderful man named Raymond Victorio, and my maiden name is Mann. So we always got to say, well, yes, I am the man
in family.
in the family, in the group,
Yeah.
and Victorio and Mann is still the way we like to play. So we're going to play our favorite game, and we're going to ask Ben to help us out. We're going to play freeze transformations. And if you've seen it in a group, it's freeze tag. People come up and tag and tag and tag. We're going to stay on the stage. Ben's going to call freeze whenever he sees an interesting position or
Whenever he wants to, because we're getting just blurred. He's a blurter.
And every time he yells freeze, we're going to have to change who we are, where we are, what we're doing. And we're just going to play that until we go crazy.
Right. Yes. So Mary Ann
Until-
recognizes our time, and then she will go. It's not because of the quality.
Because it's time. All right, so maybe have a suggestion for an initial activity that we could, an everyday activity.
Okay.
Washing the dishes.
Washing the dishes.
Washing the dishes.
All right, thank
Okay,
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Washing the dishes.
Flossing the dishes. Okay. Get the cracks out of there. You go.
You know, if you would have paid the bills, we might have had paper towels. But no. You had to say, let's go out to dinner instead. So now I'm flossing the dishes. Flossing! Do you know what Sally said to me the other day? Where are your paper towels? I don't see any. No, I have floss.
You know, you say the same thing every freaking night. I'm telling you. It's a problem, I understand. But you know what? We keep doing this, we're gonna save up for a dishwasher, babe. I'm telling you. I have a little one.
I don't think you belong in this pack, Junior.
Well, my dad is the sponsor.
I
And you let oh my God.
I want you to just hold that pole right there and pass it pass your...
I've never been on a tightrope before.
Well, just move one foot
Oh,
over to the...
Senora Linguini, this is getting very scary. I don't want to be a clown anymore. I don't want to be a tightrope, no.
Hold on. There we go. It's a big fat rubber flag. There you go. That's a pole. There you go.
You know, going to Girl Scout camp has been the most fun thing ever, senior camp leader.
Freeze.
I think we're almost there. It's just about... Oh, it's...
I can't see a thing.
You know why? Because we're 11,000 feet in the air, honey. We made it to the top. We made it to the top. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't. There's no air up here.
Freeze.
I love the fact that you're helping me bowling, but I can make it on my own.
No.
I'm stuck in my legs.
Stop.
Whoa. No.
Mr. Gershwin, please.
Hey.
Come on, let's.
Freeze.
All right, we can get this on. Just firm it up. You've been losing weight, and so your leg isn't fitting anymore. I'm sorry, honey. I'm just trying to get the straps on. Now just take a walk. Just try walking.
Freeze.
I just...
Hey, this. Here you go. Stop. I'll pull your tooth out. Let me get the floss. I know some woman left me some floss. All right.
Oh, I'm still in here. I'm still in here. Don't knock.
I have the key. Don't open the door! I have the key. I'm gonna open it.
No, Molly, no.
1, 2, 3. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I like BB. Oh. Well, dear, let's try this one again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P.
I would like to paint you in the nude. It is something that I have always wanted to do. You would look fabulous on my canvas.
Well, honey, I think you better speed up your painting.
If you could just hold still, because it's not a very nice thing for me to try to paint movement.
You know, everything's saggy.
Thank you.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! All right, we want Jono up. Joanne is coming up. Ben coming up.
We don't need this then.
No, I don't think so. Well, you might go to...
We might need to.
Yes, she's good.
So how many of you have ever had to travel and arrive to do a presentation with a slide deck, that the slide deck is getting sent ahead of you, and they're saying, don't worry, the tech's all done. You get up on stage to present, and it's not there.
So, Gone World says the whole thing we have to condense, pull it together so other room can happen. So real fast. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a quick slideshow.
All right, so
A presentation.
a presentation on some expertise.
PowerPoint. We have 2 experts that just flew in from Lithuania, and they are absolute scientific experts on the subject matter of
Fecal matter.
fecal matter. Thank you. Excellent.
Thanks, Gil.
Okay.
Thank you!
Okay.
Fecal matter!
Thank you. So,
You guys
okay.
We are the slideshow.
We're the slides.
Introduce yourself. Okay, so they're gonna be going into a slideshow real quick, and we're gonna do this. You introduce yourself.
Yes, in addition, I've been a devotee of dung beetles for my entire life, and the opportunity to speak to you tonight is just overwhelming.
There's a beautiful place that I would like to start. My name is Dr. Schnittner. And so the first thing that I would like to do is I'd like to show you a slide of this very important dung beetle, we call it. Let's take a look at this dung beetle together. As you can see, this is a beautiful stinky pile of poop. And it's one of those things where they start to crawl around in it, and then we have, that's where we get the term beetle.
And now the larvae are beginning to hatch, and they're looking for their mothers. They're calling for their mothers, but they can't find their mothers.
And here we have them in a when they are starting to, the larva is starting to be able to begin to form new ones, new dungies. And they wear dungarees in the whole time.
And when they're finally reunited with their family, they are ecstatic. They melt, they molt, and in their naked grubbiness, revel in the dung around them.
And for our last slide, I would like to show you one thing that is so beautiful. We actually went, I'm able to go near the screen because it is so close to me right now, okay? What we can see right here is that there was this is what happens to the dung beetle when it is finished with its cycle. It is leaving out, it goes out the back this way. And this is when we were the scientists there, we were digging for it, and it was so wonderful. We found at the bottom of the hole, not just one dung, but 2 dung and 3 dung or more. So that's what we found. Thank you very much for this presentation. We gotta go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Time check, paralegal. What time is it? Let's move this show on the road. This is awesome. Okay, next up, we have insurance broker by day, Burning Man by night. Wow. Yeah, wow. He's the only one that keeps his clothes on. Okay, Sean Brennan, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Rocket.
You
I just
better-
learned how to play the guitar about 3 months ago, so I thought
Okay.
I'd share that with you.
All right, let's give it up for Sean Brennan.
Sorry. Apparently some other guys are messing with this. So I actually prepared like 3 songs, so I couldn't really decide. So I need Rolf. Rolf, help me out. Pick a number 1 through 3. 2. Damn it. All right.
1, 3.
You already picked 2.
Only do one.
Is that too loud? Too loud? How we looking? We're good? Yeah. Too loud? You're sitting right in front of me.
I didn't say it was too loud.
All right, so this song is literally from the 80s, but it's kind of changed up. You might not recognize it, but if you guys were a baby of the 80s like I was, you'll probably go, oh, no way. He's doing it a horrible job. So, you need a friend. Don't look to a stranger. You know in the end monitor. I'll always be there. When you're in doubt. Thanks, John O'Day. When you're in danger, take a look all around. I'll be there. I'm sorry, I just think about the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. If you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you I will. Your day is through, so is your temper. You know what to do. I'll always be there. Sometimes if I shout, it's not what's intended. These words just come out with no gripe to bear. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. If you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you I will. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if I'm out power to make you fall for me, I promise you, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if I have the power to make you fall for me, I promise you I will.
Okay, moving right along. Is this mic on? Yeah. Okay, so we have two more acts. Wow, that was fantastic, Sean. We have two more acts. The one and only, there's no introduction. He played the harmonica in the, where was it? The Sydney Opera House. He's a wealth manager, that's the boring part. John O'Day!
Harmonica! No harmonica tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Angelique Fitch! When she put this talent show together, I reluctantly said yes. I have a little bit of piano talent I'm excited to share with you tonight. I have assembled a blues number for you, inspired by none other than Ray Charles's Georgia. If you know this song, it is a song that is one of longing and desire for a woman special to the singer. So my song is Jessica.
Amazing, John. We're coming to an end. We're running on time.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to introduce what's going to happen next. I don't even know how to introduce it.
Genius.
Just know that I'm the one that created this talent show. Chris Holland! Chris Holland, where are you? Where is Chris Holland?
Right here.
I'm just going to turn it over to Chris Holland, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bear with us a moment. This takes a little bit to set up. We've got a few people involved in this. Right? Exactly. It was the sit. I think it's the sit-in.
The holiday sauce.
Yes, holiday sauce.
You know, everyone should get another cocktail because it's always nice when you're the closing act if everyone's really good and drunk because it helps out and, you know, make a few more mistakes and nobody cared.
Yeah, I don't know if you dressed it again. All right.
So Kim's gonna need a sound check because he didn't make it earlier. So while he's doing that,
From lawyers that you'll
We haven't really rehearsed this, but I was told earlier that a very, very good person in SF6 who also, like me, happens to be a gigantic Oklahoma Sooner fan.
I wonder who that was.
Corey Hyde is celebrating her birthday today. So we all are going to try and help her out here a little bit. Ready?
Yeah. She's so shy.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Corey. Happy birthday to you. Where's Joanne Tan? Is she younger than springtime?
Corey, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can't beat those Ohio State Buckeyes this week.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
So the backstory behind this is, Angeli was gathering all this talent, and she was talking to different people about what talents they had, and she ended up with this mishmash of people. And she called me and said, "Chris, can you get all these people herded up together and see if you can't make music?" This will literally be our third time playing together tonight. Hopefully it will go well.
It will.
You rock, guys.
Could I say one thing?
One thing.
When you're a musician and you get into rehearsal studios, those dark subterranean places, and you share thoughts, we all had a little bit of a revelation about Ralph Sklar, the man with the golden Rolodex. He went out on a date with one of the Bonanno brothers. And we're talking Bonanno brothers.
With the daughter of one of the Banana Brothers.
Yeah.
Crazy Joe Bonanno.
Crazy Joe. Yeah, Crazy Joe. One time, just one
Thanks
time.
for the clarification.
As you can see, it's had an effect on him. So I think we're ready to rock.
So we're connected.
Chair, just talking to some rich folks that you know. Thank you. Let me just take a minute since Angela deferred to me to introduce everyone. First, we have a very special guest here. He's not a ProVisors member, but he's a former city attorney here in San Francisco who, for the last several years, has worked as a trial attorney at Hanson Bridget, and we're very honored to have him here helping us. We needed a bass player, could not find one. His name is Kim Manulius, and I really, really appreciate you again being here. Thank you. And everyone, of course, feel free afterwards to sell him on the benefits of ProVisors. I'm sorry? Sorry? Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, yeah, good point. Kim actually only showed up last night for the second half of our second rehearsal, so that kind of gives you a perspective on what we're doing here. Next we have Bill Wright from SF4. Bill's a CPA at Shea Labah Dauberstein and a hell of a guitarist, as you just heard. I've been doing this a number of years. I've heard a number of lead guitarists. I have to tell you, he's awesome. Sid Luckenbach, our drummer for Wall 1, Sid's evaluation and appraisal expert from Anderson Tax. And I have to tell you, Sid's a guy who can learn any song he has to learn overnight and can keep any beat you want him to. So Sid is awesome. Ralph Sklar, our other extremely talented guitarist. Member of SF5. He's a financial advisor at Silver Transitions and another amazing guitarist. I mean, Ralph's the kind of guy, he tries to tell you he doesn't have any talent at all, and you sit and talk to him for a couple minutes and you realize he's amazing. He plays ukulele, guitar, he also sings. Just, don't let him sell himself short. Amazing guy. Jim Argo. I was talking to Jim last night, and I said, what do you want me to say in your introduction? He's like, I don't really need an introduction. My legend speaks for itself.
Hey, Jim, here's the standing ovation.
I'll pay you later.
Jim is in SF5 with Ralph, and as everybody knows, he's a mortgage broker and loan advisor, and I can speak from personal experience that he is excellent at that job. He helped me with a very difficult financial transaction recently. It was very helpful. Thank you, Jim. Great guy. Gail Covington of SF8. Gail is a senior vice president and institutional consultant with the Covington DeLay Group of Morgan Stanley, and I've worked on a number of cases with Gail, and she's fantastic. I recruited her to be in SF8, and I recruited her to be in this group with us, and Gail, thank you so much. Gail is actually a classically trained violinist who has played with a number of famous philharmonics across the country, so we are honored that she chose to play fiddle for us. So. And I'm Chris Holland. I'm the assistant group leader of SF8, and I'm the least talented person up here. I just sing a little bit with these guys. So,
we're not buying it, Chris.
We're moving on. Speaking of that, to next one.
What's next?
For the one on me, to the one that stole me once. So she's a friend of mine.
just learned last night, so we're gonna give it a shot. We talked to Angelina, and we had a couple acts canceled. She's like, can you fill in? We're like, sure. Okay, well, we're gonna a couple more songs. So bear with us on this one.
A flat.
Do your thing. Go
A flat.
do your thing.
Put me down. They do that hand time all around.
I've heard a few people singing along, and actually I forgot, it's my fault. This really is the goal of these songs we picked. If you know the words, you know the lyrics, sing, dance, get up and, come on, participate, because it's a lot more fun for us.
Just need to find a place where I can lay my head. Well, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand. No was all he said. Everybody else, take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Well, take a load off Annie. Put the
One last song before we close up and we can all finally have a drink and enjoy ourselves. We learned this one last night as well, and we learned it for a few reasons. First of all, we were able to find out that the Joe Bonanno dating story happened at a BTO concert. And secondly, this song just seemed really appropriate because this is what ProVisors is all about, really.
Trains on time, you can get to work by 9. Start your slaving job and get your pay. But if you ever look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work at nothing all day. And I'll be taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I'll be taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business is why I get up, work out.
gentlemen, thank you, and I hope you pass the audition.
But there's a comedy act here at 8. But you're welcome to stay and drink, and if you stay and it's 8 o'clock, they're going to want $12 from you. So we have time for some more networking. So please enjoy, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you.